Welcome back, students. So we have already gone through a few videos and we have also seen few lectures. So this is another lecture on fault analysis. So today our discussion would be on single line to ground fault, which is known as LG fault. Okay, so this LG fault is also known as unsymmetrical fault. Okay, now let us see what is LG fault. So LG fault means single line to ground. Okay, so mainly we have three phase line. In three phase line RYB, so in this RYB our fault is on any of the line, either R or Y or B. So let us see the figure. So there is the figure. Okay, so there we have three phase. You see, this is one phase, VA is one phase, VB is another phase, and VC is another phase. So in this three phase it is connected to a generator, and in the center we have a neutral. Okay, N is the neutral line, so it has got a impedance Zn. Okay, and here also we have some impedance. Now before fault, when everything was normal, what was the current flowing? The current flowing through A, B and C were 0. The current flowing through A, B and C were 0, and everything was balanced. Okay, everything was balanced. Now whenever there is a fault, whenever we have a fault, what happens? If a fault occur in any phase, then fault means what? A fault occurs. Fault means impedance becomes 0. Fault means impedance becomes 0. If impedance becomes 0, it becomes short circuit. Okay, impedance becomes 0 means short circuit. So in case of a short circuit, the path becomes feasible for the current to flow. So all the current flows through that path. Okay, so here you see, here after fault A not equal to 0, because through A current is flowing, and B and C, so current will not flow through B and C. All the current will pass through A, because here in A we have the fault. Okay, in place of X, Y and RYB we have A, B, C, suppose. Okay, you can write RYB also, or you can write ABC, not a problem. Now see, here in the diagram you see a fault occur, see IF. Okay, so a fault occur here. If a fault is occurring here, so a path automatically is created. A path is created for the current to flow. Where it will flow? It will flow to the ground. So current is going to flow like this. So what is the current flowing? IA. No current is flowing through IB and IC, because here we don't have any fault. Okay, so when there is a fault, your system becomes unbalanced. Initially it was balanced, no fault was there, initially no current was flowing through any. So we say that a short circuit occur. Short circuit occur means what? That means the resistance becomes 0. Resistance becomes 0, so current can easily flow through that path. So here in A, this branch, okay, this branch, in this branch the current can easily flow because a short circuit occur here. So this is the meaning of fault. And where A, it is not necessary that fault is occurring in A, you can also consider B or C. If you are considering B, then IB not equal to 0. If you are considering C, then IC will be not equal to 0. Other it is equal to 0, because if a fault occur in any phase, current will follow that path only. Okay, because that is the least impedance path. Okay, current loves to flow in least impedance path or least resistance path. Okay, now VA, how much is VA? From the diagram you see, VA equal to current is flowing, and what is the impedance? Suppose this is ZF. Okay, this is ZF. Let me take a different color. So this is ZF, this ZF into IF. IF and IA are same. Okay, IA is equal to IF. So what is the voltage? VA equal to some fault current into ZF. So this is what we have written. IF and IA are equal. I hope it is clear. Now let us write in the form of symmetrical fault analysis. You see, we know IA0, IA1, IA2. What is IA0? It is 0 sequence, positive sequence and negative sequence. 0 sequence, positive sequence, negative sequence, equal to 1 by 3 times of 1 1 1 1 alpha alpha square 1 alpha square alpha. And here you see IA, IB, IC. This is IB, and this should be IC. IB is 0 and IC is also 0. That is why I have written here 0 and 0. But since IB and IC are 0, is it clear? This already I have derived. Okay, you just check the previous video, it will be clear. Okay, from here if I simplify the matrix, IA equal to 1 by 3, this row into column, row into column, row into column. Okay, so IA not equal to this row into this column, so these two values are 0, so 1 by 3 IA by 3. Okay, IA not equal to IA by 3. From here I hope it is clear. IA not equal to 1 by 3 IA. Then IA1 is 1 by 3 IA. Okay, and IA2 equal to row into column 1 by 3 IA only. Okay, so what you can write? We can write IA0, IA1 and IA2 are equal. You see, IA0, IA1 and IA2 are equal. IA is equal to IF, isn't it? So in place of IA I can write IF, here also IF and here also IF. Is it clear? Is it clear? So finally IA0 equal to IA1 equal to IA2 equal to IF by 3 or IA by 3. Okay, because both are equal. So IF, how much is fault current? Fault current is 3 times of IA0 or 3 times of IA1 or 3 times of IA2 equal to 3 times of IA1 equal to 3 times of IA2. Is it clear? So this is the fault current. Okay, so remember fault current becomes 3 times of zero sequence, positive sequence or negative sequence. Okay, in case of single line to ground fault. So this point is to be noted. Okay, this comes as a MCQ in GATE exams. Okay, in short answer also. All right, now let us calculate the currents. IA0. Now what is IA0? IA0 is VA0, zero sequence voltage by zero sequence impedance plus 3 times of Zn. Zn is the neutral. So this is Zn is the neutral. Okay, what is IA1? IA1 is zero sequence voltage divided by zero sequence impedance. And what is IA2? IA2 is zero sequence negative sequence current is negative sequence voltage by Z2, negative sequence impedance. Okay, only in zero sequence we have this Zn. Okay, neutral, because neutral exists in case of zero sequence only, not in case of positive and negative. I hope this thing is clear to all. Okay, so next let me proceed to the next slide. All right, now see, now let me draw the figure for the zero sequence network. Okay, now what would be the figure? We know how to draw a positive sequence, negative sequence and zero sequence network. So a positive sequence is represented by a single reactance and a source. This is a positive sequence network. A negative sequence is represented by a simple reactance. Suppose this is Z1, this is Z2. In negative sequence we don't draw any source. We draw source only in case of a positive sequence with a impedance. And zero sequence is represented by a simple impedance Z0 with, if there is any neutral, that neutral becomes 3 times of ZF. Okay, now see this part from here to here. Okay, this is what current is flowing. IA1 current is flowing, isn't it? And what other current is flowing? You see, let us see the diagram. Okay, IA0, VA0 by Z0 plus 3Zn. IA1, VA1 by Z1. IA2 equal to VA2 by Z2. Now see how we'll be able to draw the diagram. You see, the current IA0, IA1 and I2 are equal. That means all the sequence currents are equal. What do you mean by this? That means all are flowing. how they are flowing? They are flowing in series. That is why this current and this current are equal. Okay, because in series only suppose this thing, okay, here whatever current is flowing, IA0, here IA2, or here suppose IA0, all currents are equal. That means they have to be connected in series. If they are not connected in series, how can IA1, IA2 and IA0 are equal? Okay, in derivation we got IA1, IA2 and IA0 are equal. That means same current has to flow. How? In series. That is why these three are connected in series, not in parallel. Is it clear? So from the diagram, from this only it is very clear that as IA0, IA1 and IA2 are equal, that is why we have represented these three in series. Okay, so this part is for positive sequence, this part is for negative sequence, and this part is for zero sequence. Okay, in zero sequence we have also a neutral. Okay, we have also a neutral here, Zn. That is why whenever there is any neutral, we have to write 3 times. And in the derivation we got this ZF is 3 times. Okay, this IF current is 3 times of AI0, and IF current is also flowing, fault current. Okay, so we have written here 3 times of ZF. So this is the diagram for single line to ground floor. Okay, single line to ground floor fault. This is the diagram. I hope it is very clear to all, isn't it? I hope this diagram is clear. Okay, so all are in series, not in parallel. Okay, why? Because the currents are equal. Okay, now see what is the voltage. Now we connect voltage only in case of a positive sequence. It is EA1. So IA0, IA1 and IA2 are equal, as we have already seen. This equal to how many sources are there? EA1, only one source, EA1, divided by Z1, Z2, Z0, 3 ZF and 3 Zn. Okay, so this much is the current flowing. Okay, and what is the value of fault current? Fault current is how much? Fault current is 3 times of this. Okay, so this is equal to 1 by 3 times of fault current. This much equal to IA0, IA1 equal to IA0 equal to IA1 equal to IA2 equal to 1 by 3 times of IF. Is it clear? So this is the condition you remember. Okay, very very important. Sorry. Now this can be written as Z1 equivalent, Z2 equivalent, Z0 equivalent and 3 ZF. Z0 equivalent means these two combine is known as Z0 equivalent. Okay, this and this we can combine and write Z0 equivalent. Is it clear? Now see, fault current equal to 3 times of IA0 or IA1 or IA2. So what I can write? How much is the fault current? Fault current equal to 3 times of IA0. What is IA0? IA0 is this. So we have written here. Is it clear? In per unit. Everything are in per unit. Okay. Now, if this is in per unit, what is the actual value? PU equal to actual by base. PU equal to actual by base. This implies actual equal to how much? PU into base. How much is PU? PU is this one. This one is PU. Okay. Into base. Base value is, how much is base value? Okay, V square by MVA. So if I write in the numerator, PU is how much? This is the PU value, IF. Okay, IF into base value is, what we need? PU into base. Okay, base is kV square by MVA. Okay, you see this PU equal to actual by base. Okay, so this is the base. As it is 3 phase, so we have written √3. Okay, So actual equal to pu into base. So this actual equal to pu into base. I hope it is clear. Okay, so base, if you shift here in that side, that it becomes MVA by kV square equal to 1 by base, isn't it? Here you have to write 1 by base only, because it is actual by base. So this will come here, this will go there. Is it clear? I hope it is very clear to all. Now we have various methods of calculating short circuit MVA. Okay, short circuit MVA, it's very important. Okay, it comes in exam. So first method, if you want to calculate in terms of actual value, then E into I. Okay, voltage into current, actual voltage into actual current. You see, short circuit MVA. Okay, short circuit means what? That means short circuit current into short circuit voltage. Now see, you have to write phase voltage, EA volts in IF. Okay, fault current in ampere. This is one method, actual value. Now if you want to measure in terms of three phase, okay, then short circuit MVA equal to 3 times of EIA volts into IA1 ampere. Okay, this is another method. And this is the third method. In terms of per unit, if you want to calculate, then EA1 into IA1. Okay, so one by one we will see all the methods. So this is only for calculation of short circuit MVA. You can use any of the methods for short circuit MVA. Is it clear? Now once you calculate the value in per unit, you can easily convert to actual value. How? You see, short circuit MVA equal to short circuit PU into 3 phase base MVA. Okay, like this, actual equal to base into PU. I hope this part is clear to all. So let me continue, proceed. Let me solve one simple numerical. Okay, so let us see LG fault. Okay, LG fault numerical, that is single line to ground fault. As we are discussing this, all the formulas should be very clear to all. So it is given here 100 MVA generator or whatever a machine is there, 100 MVA, Z1 Z2, that is positive sequence, negative sequence is 0.1 per unit, and Z0, that is 0 sequence is 1 per unit. Okay, so the rating is 100 MVA 11 kV, and these are the impedances given. Positive sequence, negative sequence are equal, it is 0.1 per unit, and 0 sequence is 1 per unit. Zn, that is neutral impedance, is 0.05 per unit. Zf, that is fault. Okay, fault impedance. In case of fault, what is the impedance? 0.05 per unit. Okay, now LG fault occurs in A phase. It has been mentioned in A phase we have a LG fault. So that means A, B, C are 3 phase. Here a fault occurs. Whenever a fault occurs, current will flow through that. What current? Fault current. Is it clear? And no current is flowing through this and this. And here no current is flowing. No current will flow. All the current is going to flow through this. IA equal to IF. Is it clear? Okay, now see what has been asked. They are asking IF per unit. Okay, fault current per unit. Fault current per unit. What is the formula of fault current? Fault current is, you see, 3 times of IA0 or IA1 or IA2. Okay, now IA1 you have to calculate 3 into IA0. IA0 we have already discussed. What is the formula of IA0? IA0 is this, EA1 by Z1 plus Z2 plus Z0 plus 3 times of Zn plus 3 times of Zf. If these values are given, if these are not given, take this as 0. Okay, let's see. IF equal to 3 times of this. Okay, here Z1 we know, Z2 we know, Z0 also we know, Zn is also given and Zf is also given. So simply put the value here. Now they are asking in per unit, so we have to calculate in per unit. Okay, but these values are not given in per unit, these are given in actual. So first we have to convert. So given line voltage is 11 kV, phase voltage is how much? If line voltage is this, phase voltage is VL by root 3. This is phase voltage. V phase equal to V line by root 3. Okay. So IF per unit equal to 3 into 1. Always calculate, consider the voltage. Okay. E equal to 1 per unit. This is the rule. Okay. Always consider the voltage to be 1 per unit. So E equal to 1 per unit. So 3 into EA1 is 1. Okay. This is 1 always. If it is not mentioned and if you are calculating in per unit, then consider EA1 is 1. Okay. And this Z1, Z2 all are given. So 3 into 1, 0.1, 0.1, here 1 because it is given, 3 times of Zn and 3 times of Zf. Okay, everything are given. So IF we got 5 per unit. Is it clear or not? Okay, here you have to take care that what is the value of this EA1. EA1 equal to 1 per unit always. Is it clear? Because per unit value they will never give. You have to consider, this is the rule. Okay, we always consider 1 per unit for the generator. Now IF we know. Okay, IF we know. Next they are asking fault current in ampere, that means actual value they want. Fault current in per unit we have already calculated. How much? 5 per unit. Next fault current in ampere they want. Okay, fault current in ampere. So what is the formula? I fault current in ampere equal to I fault current in per unit into MVA by root 3 VL. Okay, we have seen this. Actual fault current equal to IF per unit into MVA by root 3 VL. Just remember this. Okay, so IF ampere equal to I fault current IF PU into MVA by root 3 VL. So MVA is how much? MVA is given. MVA is given as 100 and root 3 VL. VL is the line voltage. It is not this one. It is 11 kV. So in kV you have to convert to voltage. Okay, kV to V. So root 3. So we got this much kilo ampere. Is it clear or not? In the meantime, we have also calculated IA0, IA1, IA2. Though it is not asked in the question, but we have calculated because we know the relationship between fault current and symmetric sequence current. Okay, here IA0, IA1 and IA2 are equal. This is equal to I fault current by 3. This equal to IF by 3. Okay, IA0 equal to IA1 equal to IA2 equal to IF by 3. So IF is 3 times of this. So if this is 3 times, that means this would be less by 3 times. Okay, so less by 3 times 5 by 3. Is it clear? So this is one method of calculating. Next they are asking short circuit MVA. Short circuit MVA we have learned 3 methods. Other methods, any one you apply. Okay, any one. Short circuit MVA, you see IA1 phase into IF ampere. So not EA1 phase. EA1, what is EA1? 11 into 10 to the power 3 because voltage is given. Here we are not considering 1. Why? Because they are asking in actual value, not in per unit value. That is why we are considering 11. Because EA1 is 11, it is given. EA1 is 11. Okay, and source we always take for positive sequence. That is why I am telling EA1. Okay, so EA1 phase into I fault current ampere. This we have also calculated. This we know in phase. So divided by root 3. So this is the MVA. Method 2, 3 times of EA1 into IA1. This is another formula. If I apply this, then also we will get the same answer. Third method, EA1 per unit, IA1 per unit. As we are considering per unit, so we should consider 1. EA1 is 1. Okay, and IA1, how much? IA1 is 5 by 3. 5 by 3. So this much per unit. But what is the actual value? One formula, per unit to per unit to actual. Short circuit per unit into 3 times of base MVA. 3 times means not 3 times, 3 phase base MVA. What is 3 phase base MVA? 3 phase MVA is 100. It is given MVA. How much is 3 phase MVA? It is given 100. Is it clear? So 3 phase MVA is given as 100. So we have taken 3 5 MVA. Okay, means 3 phase MVA. This is base MVA into short circuit MVA. Short circuit is 5/3. So 5/3 into 100. Okay, how much? 166.66 MVA. I hope the numerical is clear to all. Okay, if you have any doubt, just rewind it and again see. Okay, but still you don't understand, then you can comment or you can tell me, okay, where you have stuck. Is it clear? So there is another method. This is no need for method number 4. Okay, because we have already understood this one. 3 methods are enough. Okay, 3 methods are enough. Anyone you can do. Is it clear? So this kind of problem generally comes in GATE exam. Okay, so it is very important you should know this kind of problems. Okay, so all of you please go through this lecture. Okay, LG fault. So I hope I could make you understand about this LG fault. Okay, so this LG fault is very important, so you just go through it, and if you have any difficulty in understanding, you tell me. Okay, I'll try to solve. Is it clear? So next, that is double LG fault, the double L fault. This I'll discuss in the next lecture. Okay, I don't want to make the video too large, too long, so till here you just go through. Fine. Okay, thank you.